What's up, guys? A lot has changed in the Millhouse garage since the last time you saw this build. As you can see here, the car's back in one piece. The last time I made a video, all my suspension and exhaust was laying over here. The tranny was laying over there on a jack. It's all back in one piece. It's a running, driving machine. It's still on jack stands because I got some stuff that I'm doing, but it runs. It works. Everything's together. I had a buddy of mine. My right exhaust tips used to hang way lower than the left because a weld was broke in one spot. So I had a guy fix that for me, and that's awesome. But yeah, it's all back in one piece. Saturday night, a couple of my buddies came over. It took like 2 hours. We put the tranny, rear cradle, everything back in. So that was awesome. It's really cool to have friends that are into cars and willing to help you out. And the really cool thing is we all have different cars. So my one buddy has a DSM, the other one has a Mustang, another guy has Camaro. We all help each other out, so it's pretty cool. Everybody's got a little different build. And one thing I wanted to show you guys is I'm working on putting a wideband in this car. And as you can see, I don't have my light with me, but the interior is pretty tore apart right now. I got all the center console stuff out, and here I got my phone flashlight. So I got the center console tore out. I'm working on putting wideband in there. I got it wired up. I got to drill a couple things and mount it. But if you go to put one of those in, or really anything on these cars, and you need extra power wiring, if you come over to the passenger side here, you can take this little kick panel out in the footwell. And if you guys look up in there, you'll see there's a orange, a black, and a yellow wire just hanging out in there. And the yellow one is 12 volt and it comes on with the key. The orange one's 12 volt and it's always on, and the black one's just a ground. So if you ever need accessory power, that's a real easy place to get it. I'm not sure what that was originally there for, like maybe like a CD changer or something. But 97 to 03 cars have that. If you have an 04, you're out of luck. Don't know what to tell you. But 97 to 03, that's a good place to pick up power if you need it for something. But you can see it's all back together for now. But right now it's an assembled working car. I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I got this speed bleeder in here, but I got to find like the permanent resting spot for that. But I got my clutch adjusted. Everything's in there. That's awesome. I'm pumped. But I'm going to take it back apart again real soon. And I'll show you guys what showed up in the mail. I don't have everything for it yet, but I have most of the stuff. So this is next on the mod list for the old Corvette. We got nitrous outlet plate kit. I can always tell when Jim's been here. You can see all his Mountain Dew cans. Always leaves those everywhere. But I bought this used. I got a really good price on it. I didn't really want to buy a used nitrous kit, but I paid less than half of what it would have been new, so I'll take it. And it's in pretty nice shape. I'll give you guys a little. I got the blow down tube with it. It got some extra accessories. I got that. Got all the solenoids. It came with a purge, which is also an extra option. So you guys can see the purge tube is broke off, but I got a new one of those coming in the mail. But all in all, it's in really nice shape. Like, though, still got plenty of wire on all the solenoids and everything, and everything's clean. The guy wiped everything down and bagged it up and kept it nice. So I've got good faith that it's gonna work out. But I'm gonna be working on installing that real quick here. And one thing I did want to mention about nitrous is everybody talks about nitrous like it's super simple, super cheap horsepower or whatever. And it is to a point, But what they don't tell you about nitrous when you get into it is you get on Nitrous Outlet and you look up a kit for your Corvette, and it's $875 with a 10-pound bottle included. And you think, oh, that's not too bad, you know, I can get the whole kit, you know, I can slap it on my car, I can go racing. Well, I mean, you can, but it's not really the right way to do it. I mean, there's so many things that you need on top of what they have in the kit that are all going to cost money. So you got to make sure, I mean, the kit doesn't come with a window switch. It doesn't come with anything to retard the timing. It doesn't come with a purge solenoid. It doesn't come with the stuff to fill the bottles. It doesn't, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you need on top of what you see in just the kit. So keep that in mind when you're looking on Nitrous Outlet or Nitrous Express or whatever, and you see an $800 kit for your car. Look at what it actually comes with and factor in, I mean, when it's all said and done, you're probably going to spend $2,000 to $2,500 to do it right and do it safe. You don't want to mess around. I recommend using all the safeties. Nobody likes blowing intakes off their car. Nobody likes blowing hoods off. So make sure I'm gonna get the Nitrous Outlet WinMax window switch nitrous controller for this car. It's pretty cool. I don't want to spray the car in first gear. It has lockouts. You can lock out up to 3 gears if you want with that. And I'm going to get the Lingenfelder box to control the timing. I still got to order those. And then I'm going to get stuff to... I filled out all the paperwork today to get a mother bottle. So I'm going to get my own mother bottle. I'm going to fill my own bottles. I got a few buddies that are also running nitrous. So, you know, I'll have a mother bottle and we'll be able to fill off of it. And then when we go to the track, we can, you know, fill them there or whatever. But yeah, I got to work on, the first thing I got to do to get that kit installed is you'll notice on the C5s, there's not much space between the power steering reservoir and the throttle body. And that's another thing that doesn't come with the kit. And they charge for basically 2 bolts, 2 spacers, and a piece of hose and some clamps. They want $50 for the power steering reservoir relocation kit, I guess, to move it out like a quarter inch. So I'm sure you can make your own kit cheaper. I'm gonna do it myself. I'm not paying $50 for that. But then again, that's just another little added cost that you have to factor in to your nitrous kit that nobody thinks about. So I highly advise anybody, like, I think nitrous is a fun way to make some power, and it is relatively cheap, but it's not as cheap as everybody makes it out to be. So just keep that in mind before you buy a kit. But that's what I got going on next. I'm gonna finish this wideband install. I'm gonna put the wideband where the joke of a cup holder that they give you on the C5 is, and then I'm gonna work on spacing this. Reservoir out. I'm gonna put the plate in. I'm gonna put the fuel rail adapter and the solenoids and stuff on the car, and get the hard lines wired up, or, you know, hooked up, I guess. And yeah, that's where we're at. And I'm kind of contemplating on taking this car down for Cletus and Cars in April in Florida. It's like a 17-hour drive. It's about 1,100 miles, but I don't know. I'd really like to go. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Obviously, they're Corvette guys, so that makes it fun too. So let me know what you think about that. And if I do go down there, do you think I should drive the car, make it interesting, or should we rent a trailer and put this salty old girl to work and pull it down there? Because I don't know. I'd probably feel better trailering it, but sometimes driving down makes for the best stories. So that's where I'm at, guys. I'll post another video here soon once I start getting the kit installed, get that all wired up, get some more stuff in the mail, and yeah, it should be, hopefully the weather breaks pretty soon here in Ohio, because I'm really gonna be excited to get this thing out. So, alright, well, that's where I'm at. we're getting ready to spray this thing. So I'll post a little update once I make some more progress. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and if you have any questions, you can always leave them in the comments. I try to answer every question or reply to every comment. You know, I like when you guys get involved, so I appreciate it. Thanks for watching.